Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this beautiful 2004 Dyna Low Rider. Alright, I'm going to start by saying that I may be a touch biased on this bike. I myself have owned two Dyna Low Riders, and I now ride a Softail Low Rider. So I am an enormous fan of these motorcycles. You know, the Low Rider series came out in 1977, and just as you see it, just a nice, slammed, aggressive, kind of muscle 70s looking style motorcycle. On these, they came out with the magged rims on here. Just a huge fan of these bikes, and you know, from the 70s, chrome was king, and on the Dyna Low Riders, they definitely didn't skimp on that at all. So let's go ahead and get started with the engine on this 2004. This is a fully carbureted 88 cubic inch engine, just a lot of power, definitely in the low end. You have a lot of torque on these motorcycles. This is going to be a 5-speed transmission, and it is belt driven. Moving up front on the motorcycle, where you have the 19-inch 12-spoked magged wheel on here. As I said, the mags are just awesome on these low riders. And what's nice is with these as well, I'm a huge fan of the look of spokes, but one of the bonuses of having the mags on here is that you can run tubeless tires. So if you do get a flat and you have a patch kit, you're right back on the road, no tube to worry about. Moving up on the motorcycle, where the entire front end, as you can see, is chromed out, you do have a quick detach windshield on this bike, covering that all chrome headlight nacelle that's on there, which is definitely a staple point on the Dyna Low Riders. Really like that little headlight cover that comes on it. You do have the pulled back, not quite the full buckhorn handlebars on here, but they are nice pulled back, so it kind of gives you a little easier sit-up stance on this motorcycle, sitting-wise on it. These are also all chromed out, and you do have some nice aftermarket Harley grips on here as well. Let's move to the gas tank on this bike, where you have the 5-gallon gas tank on here, and you do have the famous Dyna Low Rider 2 Speedo series, where you have your full speedo and your RPM tack on here. Really like the setup on here, just keeps with that old school flavor of the 70s, keeping with that dual gauge cluster there. This is the lava red paint set on here, and I have to be honest with you friends, kind of going over this bike, and I'll take the camera over it as well. This is a 2004, and I am not finding blemishes on this paint job on here. It is in immaculate condition. This is one of the cleanest 2004 lowriders I've seen in a long time. Move down on the motorcycle, where you have the forward controls on here. So with those pulled back bars and the forward controls, you have a really nice seating stance on here. It is very comfortable sitting upright, but having the leg room to be able to stretch out. I am 6'1", sitting on this motorcycle. I was extremely comfortable, and speaking of which, you do have this very nice touring seat on here, which is also added comfort on the motorcycle. It is 2-up ready, and it does also come with the passenger backrest, and you do have the nice passenger pegs on here as well. All right, and down beneath that beautiful chromed out 88 cubic inch engine are the Vance and Hines down cut pipes on here. These are incredible sounding. They are face down to the ground, so they are the ground pounder series. I am going to fire this bike up so you can hear these pipes on this bike. As you can hear, these Vance and Hines pipes on here just sound incredible and just really complement this motorcycle. This motorcycle, as it sits on our floor, has 11,928 miles. So, I mean, this bike really has not been ridden much, being a 2004 that is incredibly low miles. Speaking of putting some miles on this bike, you do have the nice saddlebags complementing on here as well. So if you are going to go for a longer ride and really take this thing maybe across state, you will be able to pack all your items in this motorcycle. If you are local in Omaha, Nebraska and are interested in this 2004 Dyna Low Rider, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson today. Come throw a leg over it. Pretty sure it'll put a smile on your face. If you're watching this video via YouTube and are interested in this motorcycle, for an average cost of around $600, we can ship this bike from our door to your door. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos. And always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.